Senior monks and assistants are directed to court last week through a gauntlet of elite policemen who raided their temples. Posted a photo, the arrest late last month of 5 former senior monks in Bangkok who were charged with temple fund embezzlement and money laundering has triggered strong public perceptions that the problem of corruption remains widespread in Thailand. To deal with it, all stakeholders need to work on addressing the issue. I'm quite sure that many people who got up out of bed on the morning of May 25 and listened to the radio, watched television or checked their phones were stunned to hear that some 200 police commandos had made coordinated raids on Bangkok temples and arrested the 5 monks for alleged embezzlement. They might ask questions such as, what is happening with Thailand's clergy? And how do Buddhists feel towards the Thai Sangha? Anucha Charoenpo is news editor, Bangkok Post. Monks are highly respected in Maratha. 90% of these identify themselves as Buddhist. Most Thai men aged 20 and up are expected to be ordained and spend at least a few months living as monks. Taking legal action against them is considered rare. Certainly, the arrests have split public opinion. The disciples of the ex-monks were extremely unhappy about the way authorities handled the matter. The monks arrested were Phra from Dilok, the abbot of Wat Samphrea, his secretary Phra Athakit Sophon, Phra Sri Kunaporn, Phra Wichit Thamiporn and Phra Khru Siri Wayakasamjit, assistant abbots of Wat Saket. 4 laymen were also caught. They are Nukar Sitpanik, Kim Kamporn Nippon Pitaya, Thearapan, unknown surname, and Talit Sangyu, an official of Wat Saket. The monks and the laymen were charged with embezzling funds for a Buddhism school project and money laundering. Phra from Sithi, abbot of Wat Saket, turned himself into police on Wednesday. He was also defrocked and taken to be detained at Bangkok Remand Prison. He was charged with embezzlement of temple funds and money laundering. Phra from Methi, assistant of Wat Sampantawang, still being sought, was wanted on the same charges. Meanwhile, another group of people who supports the authorities' efforts to crack down on these monks see things differently. They think the operation can help filter good monks from the bad, and say the arrests will help clean up the Thai Sangha. Even though the supporters feel Buddhist monks who keep 227 precepts in their everyday life are still respectable, they want to see all misbehaving monks being investigated if they suffer allegations of misconduct. According to one of the 227 precepts by which monks are supposed to live, monks are not allowed even to touch money. But what we see today is monks at some temples receiving money after finishing up religious ceremonies or asking their disciples to receive money on their behalf. Worse, some monks make a living by selling amulets and other Buddhist charms to Buddhists. Other temples, meanwhile, build a replica of Buddha to attract wealthy devotees to donate. Is it appropriate for the monks to do so? Are they doing in line with the Buddhist monk precepts and codes? I supported the authorities' crackdown. I believe these efforts will help curb corruption in the country and stop other bad monks from doing dishonest things. According to the police's Counter-Corruption Division, CCD, more than 340 million baht of state money has been lost in the temple fund embezzlement scandal following 3 rounds of investigation into temples across the country. The CCD began investigating the scandal last year. It takes aim at malfeasance linked to the allocation of grant and aid for temples provided by the National Office of Buddhism, NOB. Grants for temple maintenance and development, Buddhism promotion and education support have come under scrutiny. Referring to the first round of the probe, 12 embezzlement cases were investigated with 10 people implicated. The financial loss in the first batch of the investigation was 61 million baht. The second batch uncovered 12 offenses with 19 people implicated. About 140 million baht in losses were reported in this group, which covers 476 temples. The third round found irregularities in 10 temples at a loss of 140 million baht, in which these former senior monks are allegedly involved. The CCD is now carrying out a fourth probe, which is looking into temples which received more than 1 million baht between 2012 and last year. In my view, the authorities must keep up their good work, as many faiths want to see monks return to the Buddha's path and regain public trust. Anucha Charoenpo is Bangkok Post news editor.